This is Prime Insight. My name is Roslyn Furley. Today we are bringing you something different, the new trends in the beauty industry. People are going all out to make sure they look beautiful, and you have no idea what you're doing. Now, even with the young ones, it's not just about how beautiful they look, but the lifestyle of taking in substances just so they can be accepted by their peers or by their colleagues. And today I'm talking to, when I speak about the beauty aspect, I'm going to speak to the owner of Luxury Beauty Spa, Theresa Tego. She'll join us via Zoom for us to get to know all the beauty trends that's going on. People taking shots to make sure they have flat tummy, shot to make sure they have big bum, shot to make sure they have beautiful skin toned. You know, there's even orgasmic shots. She'll tell us about all of that right here on the show. And also we'll talk about the health implications with that. And with that, we'll speak with Blaise Akom, who will join us in the studio later. He's a health influencer with Medina Polyclinic. Now, this conversation, we want it to be as interactive as possible. So once we activate the phone lines, we would like you at home to join the conversation. Tell us about all the new beauty trends you know. In the past, it used to be just about your hair, you wear your makeup and you're good to go. But now it's beyond that. The things that people do. Let's not even talk about the surgery. Let's talk about the quick effect. I think just 2 days ago, I chanced on a Botox that when you do, your double chin goes away. You can do the lip fillers, you know, when you have dark lips, you inject your lip and it becomes fair. All these things are happening. So if Theresa is ready on the line, I would love to speak with Theresa. Good morning, Theresa. Hello, Theresa. Theresa, can you unmute yourself for me? Hi, Tish. Can you unmute yourself for me, please? Okay, so what we are going to do is that we are going to come back to you, Tish, and have a conversation with you. But for those of you at home, you know all the lifestyle that the young ones are living to make sure they are accepted by their peers. Talking about that, we're talking about the beauty trends as well. Now, let's not even go into the surgery. We know the surgery is there and people are doing all sorts of things. But did you know that people are injecting their bums or their Botox so their Botox can get big, and they are swaying away from the surgery into injections now? There's the injection for your skin tone to be even. There's injection to have a flat tummy. There's injection to even have your jaws straightened. All sorts of injections are going on. They call it Botox, but there are other names for it as well. Now there is the orgasm shots that ladies are now taking. And then there is the bleaching of the vagina, the vulva bleaching. Another trend that is going on. Women feel that they have a dark, patches around their private part and they go to a spa to get it bleached. Yeah, in the past it was all about different things. Let me just put it like that. Now it's no more about different things, but we are bleaching it. Quite interesting, isn't it? I mean, when I heard about it, I was like, wow, people do this? Have we gotten here? Have we gone this far? That's serious. So we'll get to know where this trend is even coming from. How did people just jump on it? Who started it? Why are we doing it? Is it for the men? Is it for ourselves? Some people are of the opinion that we are doing it for ourselves. Some are of the opinion that we are doing it for the men. The men says, no matter how it looks, we like it. It's fine. We'll talk about that, but we want to get interactive as possible. So once the phone lines are activated, we'd love to hear your voice on the show. Let's hear what you have to say about it. What's your opinion with the new beauty trends? We know some of the influencers are doing it as well to make sure that others get on there and do it. And so Tish is on the line. Hello, good morning, Tish. Tish, kindly unmute yourself for me. Hello, Tish. All right. So on that note, we would like to... Okay, great. You are here.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's good to have you on a Zoom this morning. How I wish I had you in the studio. But maybe I'll visit your premises
next time.
Yes, you should, and I'll visit your premises one of these days to have a look at exactly what goes on.
You really need to be there. With this, your body, we have a lot to do with it.
Oh my goodness! Now, Tish, let's talk about the beauty trends that are going on. There are so many. Just touch on a few for us.
Okay, yes, body enhancement is really selling in the market right now. Everybody wants to enhance their body. Yeah, so we have a few others like weight management, which we do fat dissolving injection. We have injections for it. We have other procedures that can help, like body sculpting. Yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about what you in person and your background, because we just want to understand how the whole thing operates. If I'm walking into your studio to have services, I'm wondering, is this a healthy place? How safe am I?
Okay, so once again, my name is Tish Tego. I'm the CEO of Luxury Beauty Spa. And at my spa, we have a few of services we render. I'm actually an esthetician, so yes, you're actually in a safe hands because I'm well trained. And when it comes to the health sector, things to do with the health, when it comes to body enhancement and then the parts that has to deal with health, there's a nurse at the place who takes care of it.
Oh, so all these stuff are part of the the beauty thing. You have to have a nurse there and everything.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you said you do anesthesia. Is that what you said?
No, body enhancement.
Body enhancement. Okay, I thought somewhere in your submission I heard something to do with anesthesia. All right. So now let's talk about the trend. You were saying there's the body sculpting. There is, I think the one that you trended the most with is the orgasm shots.
Yes.
We'll talk about the orgasm shots before we go into the other things. Now, where from this orgasm shot and why are we taking orgasm shots?
Okay, so a lot of ladies suffer from reaching their orgasm. So then there's a very safe procedure which helps them reach orgasm. So for some women, they got that through birth. After giving birth, they are not able to reach orgasm again. Some people is natural. Some people, I think, is the mind, and some people have health issues.
So is it like an injection?
Yes, it's an injection.
Okay. Oh, so
Yes,
so
it's good. Yeah, I'm listening.
Is it not painful?
No, because we numb the area, so you don't feel the pain. The patient is very comfortable when it comes to administrating the injection.
All right. We want to watch the video of someone taking an orgasm shot, and then we'll talk to you, Tish.
Studies show that 10% of women have never experienced an orgasm. A lot of women lose the sexual drive and sensitivity after childbirth or harsh childhood circumstances. Some have no issue, but just haven't found the right stimulation or purpose to get them there. That is why there is the innovation of the non-surgical procedure O-shot. O-shot is a non-surgical operation that requires the use of platelet-rich plasma from your own blood to stimulate vaginal and clitoral rejuvenation. It uses the healing and growth factors in your blood to stimulate cell growth when injected into the body. It can last up to 3 years of full effect and need to be retaken. An average woman has to do this every 18 months. Long-term side effects include stress, urinary incontinence, spotting, and feeling of vaginal fullness. This is another Generation Z trend that is becoming quite popular even in Ghana.
This is becoming very popular in Ghana. Tish, how popular is it? Because you have been doing this. Do you have a lot of women coming to your spa for this particular treatment?
Yes, I think a lot of women have issues with this, so then they end up coming to me, and that's as if you know we do it. So then we have a lot of women coming in. It's not just older women, but we have young ladies, younger generation coming for it.
What do the
Like
young
people
ones
in their
need it for?
20s. Come again, please.
What do the young ones need it for? Is it like a trend? Is it just the fact that everybody's doing it, so they also want to try it?
No, I feel a lot of people have issues. They have issues they can't talk to anyone about, and they are dealing with a lot. So then, okay, this is a place that's do this. So let me come to them, talk to them, and see how best they can assist me. I don't think it's more of trend, but I think it's more of solving their own problems. Yeah.
Are there no side effects to it?
And like the video said, they don't have any major side effects. You feel vaginal fullness, that is, and some time to come. You feel like the place is full, and then maybe you wee a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it instant, or does it last for a while, or it lasts forever once you've taken the injection?
You have to do 3 sessions, so 1 session monthly. So after the 3 sessions, you wait for like 18 months, then you can do it again.
Oh,
If you think you need it, yeah.
oh, but okay, so it's not like it's really permanent, but if you think you need it, then you come back for it.
Yes.
But do they
So
experience?
after the 3 sessions, it will last you for some time.
Okay.
It varies from everyone, and then
Now, watching another video that I saw on social media, the lady was experiencing orgasm whilst you were given the shot. Is that how it is?
no, she wasn't. You know, everyone and how they behave when they're taking the injection. So then some people want to make noise, some people want to be calm, some people want to scream, and she was just screaming.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, getting to know that this is a new trend that we are having more people come on board is quite interesting. Let me just say it. So
You should try it.
okay, I should try it. Tish.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, wait on that. Now let's talk about the other trends as well. Let's talk about you said what, body sculpting, right?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the whole body sculpting thing. How does it work?
Yeah, so we have surgical and non-surgical. We do the non-surgical body sculpting. So then we have, if you want to work on your back fats, your tummy fats, you know, people like ladies especially, we have insecurity issues. So then we want to work on this to look good for ourselves. Anyway, some people might do it for someone, but yes, for ourselves. So then we have non-surgical ways of reaching that goal. We have wood therapy, we have cavitation, we have fat dissolving injections, we have fat freezing, yes. And then we have the vacuum to enhance the butts and the boobs, yes. They are all non-surgical procedures.
And all these are on the market?
Yes.
So you have the non-surgical, you have fat freezer. The fat freezer, is it an injection that's on the market?
It's a machine that we used to work on your tummy.
It's a lotion. A machine,
It's
okay,
a
a machine. Okay,
yeah.
All right. And then there's a what? You mentioned other things. I want us to take it slowly.
Cavitation.
Which one is that one?
It's also a machine.
Okay.
Then we have fat dissolving injection, which obviously is an injection. Then we have the vacuum.
Okay.
For enhancements.
And all of that is used to work on your body. So either you go on the machine or you go on the injection. Which one do people prefer lately? Is it the injection or the machine?
Those who don't want injection will go for the machine one. But if you're okay with injection, then you go for the injection. So then we have
Continue, please.
People who want to do both because they want a faster result. So then, yes, I'm not sure which one they go for more, but anyone that works for you.
So people are not scared?
No, because you do your findings before coming, so then you don't get scared.
All right, so help us understand. How can one person go for both? You are taking the dissolver, fat dissolver injection, and then you go on the machine. Aren't there side effects?
No major side effects, but we have a few, which, like for the machine, if you're working on you, the place might be a bit swollen because of the aggression and all of that. But there are no major side effects to it.
So these people, do they have
The
to...
person might experience pain in the area, like you doing exercise and then experiencing pain. Yes, but it doesn't have any major side effects.
Is it the same with the injection?
Yes, the injection have a few side effects.
All right,
compared to the machine.
Let's talk about the injection's side effects.
Okay, so then sometimes you feel pain in the area because the whole place is injected. Let's say your tummy is going to be injected, the whole area is going to be injected. So obviously there'll be pain around the area. For some time, the place might be swollen, you might feel headache. So then you go for painkillers. Yes, but there's no major side effects that is going to affect you in the future.
How many injections do you have to take on your tummy if you're having a tummy fat dissolver injection?
We use small syringe, so then it means you'd have to take about 5 or more injections.
At a go?
For a session, yes.
And people come?
Yes.
So this is a trend that people are now accepting.
Trend? No, but yes, if it has to do with body enhancement, they are enhancing their body, so then yes.
Okay, so what about the vacuum? You spoke about the vacuum.
Yes.
How is the vacuum also like?
It's for enhancement, so it's just like a machine you put on your boobs if you have to work on your breast or your butt if you have to work on that to enhance it. So it's just like a pumping machine, which is very safe. It's like doing 2,000 squats in one session, yes.
So wait, so it actually brings out your if your boobs are sagging, your boobs can now stand again?
Yes, it enhances it. It won't give you the surgery effects, but yes, it helps.
So you don't have to wear a bra?
You need to wear a bra.
You would need to wear a bra. Because I've seen a lot of young ladies lately not wearing bra. I don't know where that trend is coming from. That's why I'm asking you
I guess so, but I think they are just trying to tell us they have standing boobs, so that they don't need a bra.
Okay, and for the bum as well. So it vacuums your bum out and then your bum gets bigger.
Yes.
And it's also a machine?
Yes.
I
think you should come by one of these days too.
I would definitely come by. Definitely come by. I want to see it for myself. Now, won't your bum go back to its original state after a while?
Yes, because it's not permanent. So then you have to do it from time to time.
So how long does it last?
If you want to maintain it. That I can tell because it varies from everyone.
Oh, but isn't it expensive? Yeah. Let's talk about the cost, because we know some charge in dollars and everything.
For the vacuum, it's not expensive at all.
Okay.
But expensive is relative, so then...
Yeah, I was going to say expensive is relative, because if you're saying the vacuum is not expensive, then... But you have some of the vacuum that use fire, right? Fire and a pot.
No, we don't do that on my end. I don't know how safe that is, so I don't do it.
Okay, but I know some people do that one. There's also a trend out there.
I've seen videos, but I don't do that.
Okay, so now you're saying the cost is not that expensive. So if we take the vacuum, we take the fat dissolver, we take the body sculpting machine, which one is more expensive?
Which one is? I think the fat dissolving injection is a bit expensive than the rest.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, people are quite scared. People watching right now, I'm getting messages coming in with the fat dissolver especially. Can't it penetrate into your intestine somewhere that, it can cause future problems?
No, the fat layer is very thick. That is why they are able to put machine and then draw the fat out, which the surgical way. So then it's not a problem.
So is it
The fat layer is very thick, especially when it comes to the tummy, it's big.
Is it an instant relief? Instantly you have a flat tummy?
No, it doesn't work like that. It's a gradual process. Anything that has to do with fat is a gradual process. There's no magic to it. But I tell my clients, unless you want magic, I can't perform it. You will need to go get surgery done. But if you want this, then you have to take it easy on yourself. It's going to be a gradual process. And then when you trust the process, you're going to get results.
Is it permanent? Is the result permanent?
When it comes to fat dissolving, there's nothing permanent about it. Once you go back to bad eating habits and all that, you don't expect to have a very flat tummy. It's just like the body works every day. So then you have to maintain, you have to eat properly, no late night eating, you avoid sugar and all that. But if you keep doing all that and you're doing the fat dissolving, then we are working on nothing.
I see. Wow. Okay, so the people don't care about the money. It's all about having the body looking that beautiful, right?
Yes, if you can afford it and you want to look good for yourself, you want to dress up and then look in the mirror and go like, oh God, I look good. So then you want to do it.
So which one is the most popular?
Popular, the vacuum, yeah.
Okay, most young ladies are doing it.
Come again?
The vacuum and which one?
The vacuum and then the cavitation. Oh, okay. Which surgically, after surgery, some people use it. So then it's all over the place. We do post-op care. So then after surgery, you need to take care of yourself. You need to do your massages to make you feel better, heal faster, and then feel relief. So then some people also use the machine for that. Okay. After surgery.
Do you accept every client, no matter the doctor that the person went for surgery at, or you have specific doctors that you only take their clients on board?
Oh, we take every client. So long as we know you're safe, yeah, okay. If we are working on you and then we find out that there's an issue, you have to go back to your doctor.
Okay.
Because you are just doing stop care, so yes. We accept every doctor. Some of them come from Colombia, Turkey. Yes, we accept everyone. From Nigeria, Ghana, yes.
Wow. This business is booming, isn't it?
We are trying.
Now let's talk about the new trend as well, the drip for the skin. Tell us about it, because we've seen it on social media, but we don't understand what it is.
Okay, so with the drip, it helps suppress your melanin. That is what it does. It helps to suppress your melanin. The melanin that is producing the color dark. So then when it's suppressing it, now you're also able to use your cream and then get results. So the drip doesn't actually make you white. It helps suppress your melanin so that whatever you're using works for you. Because if you're bleaching from the outside and then the melanin is getting high and high, it gets dark and dark, you're getting dark. And that's how come some people bleach and then they have dark knuckles, so the melanin is working. So it's like a force between the two of them, the outside world and the inside world. So with the drip, it helps suppress the melanin.
Are you not opening yourself to skin cancer with this?
No, they say, but I think all this has side effects, which we have different products for it. Some are very safe. So you need to find out what you're using because they are medical grade products.
Okay. All right. So there are safe ones there.
Yes.
That has no side effects whatsoever.
No.
So how do we know that this one is safe and this one is not?
That is why you need to do your findings. You don't just walk into the spa and want to do anything, because some people are doing this for the money. Yes. When they come to my end, I'll tell you good name is better than riches. If I can't do this, I won't force it. I don't do it.
I see, but a lot of people are now going for it. So they stop themselves from using bleaching creams.
Yes, everybody wants to be white, so they end up going for it. Some people even buy it and then get a nurse to come to their house to do it for them. So then, yes, people are really doing it.
So where is this craze coming from? Why are people? I'm just wondering. You've spoken to a lot of them, so you have a fair idea of where the craze is coming from.
Some people think their husbands or their boyfriends want them to be fair. Some people want to be fair on their own. Some people are like, okay, I've seen this person's skin, I like it, so then yes, I want to go for this so that I also look white. Or I've heard this celebrity or this person is using this and then it's working for them, so then I also want to go for it.
It looks like some of the influencers are really giving a lot of pressure to the young ones. Because with what you're saying...
Yeah, they forget the thing that most of them use filters, so then they don't even end up... They don't even end up like they look in the pictures.
They don't know. They don't know it's filter. They can't be there. But let's also talk about the other thing, which is the vaginal grooming.
Grooming? Yeah.
Yeah. The vulva...
you mean?
Pardon?
Vajesha, you mean?
Vajesha. Hey, there's a name for it, Vajesha. Tell us about Vajesha.
Yeah, so it's just that the way we have facial on our face, we do vajesha, just clean up the vulva, and that's just it. It's not harmful, so you can go for the procedure as hair removal. You know, some people shave and then they have bumps and all that. So you have the option of choosing a laser, waxing, or hair removal cream. When you are done, the place gets treated. And that's just it, because people are suffering from bumps and ingrown hair because of shaving. So that is when the vacation comes in.
So wait, you said they do laser down there?
Yes.
Isn't it painful?
No. Waxing is painful, but people still do it. I have clients who lie down and then they sleep off to do waxing. I'm like, no, wait, are you really doing waxing?
And it doesn't hurt them.
I
like how you say, I don't know. Because, wait, let me, you know, when we come to your place, okay, I have to look at you and say to myself that, okay, Tish has done this or Tish hasn't done. Tish, which one have you done to yourself?
Yes, body enhancements.
Okay.
I enhance my body because I need to look like what I'm selling.
Right. So did you have the surgery before you are doing the vacuum and everything, or you just went straight into your vacuuming and...
I went into my vacuum.
And it works?
Yes.
But you need a lot of procedures, right?
Yes, you know, the thing is that you don't really need a big bath. I tell my clients, you need to work on your midsection, because when the midsection is small, that is when the projection comes out. Because you can't be looking out.
How I wish I could see your body. Is it possible to stand for me to see how your tummy is flat? I'm looking at you on the screen right now because I can't wait to see how your body looks. Let's see.
I'm not.
Okay. Oh, girl. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. You really look like what you sell, though. Let me come to the studio and speak with a health practitioner, and then I come back to you, okay? So don't go anywhere, please. All right, so joining us is Blaise Akum, who is a health influencer with the Medina Clinic. Welcome, Blaise.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, it's all about the new craze in town.
Yes.
I don't know. I've seen a lot on social media, but hearing it from Tish who actually performs these on young ladies. Even some of them are not young, some are old. And you being a health influencer, you are in the hospital all the time. And they come to you with some side effects. Tell us the ones that come often and the kind of side effects they're coming with.
Okay, first of all, let me say hi to all the viewers. Usually I tell ladies or women that, in fact, the VJJ is not meant to smell like maybe strawberry. The VJJ is not meant to smell like vanilla. Most ladies feel that they don't have a perfect body. Most ladies feel that they don't have a perfect VJJ because of the kind of movies, the kind of things that we see on social media. So they decide to put some kind of additives to the skin. As she was saying, you know, the more you we have cells that produces melanin. The more your cells produces the melanin, the darker you become. Yes. So the more the cells produce the melanin, the darker you become, and the lesser the cells produces the melanin, the white or fair you become. So at times people go in for this kind of procedures like the creams. We have the bleaching creams and the laser that she talks about to suppress the production of the melanin, so that it will become the production become lesser, so that the skin will start to become what fair. So in course of doing this, most ladies end up with what we call some burning sensations around the VJJ. Yes, aside the burning sensations, God in His own wisdom has made the VJJ in such a way that it has normal bacteria that protects it from natural infections or infections that comes on its way. So using these creams or laser therapies kill this bacteria. They have their own temperature, or what we call a pH. They have their own strength inside them. So whenever you send something artificial from outside to the inside, it kills this bacteria. That's why you see some ladies, they'll go to public washrooms within the shortest possible time. They pick up so many infections. It can either be bacterial infections, yeast infections, and the rest. At times, some people come and you see some irritations around the vagina. You go in for a perfect vagina. By the end of the day, you come to the hospital with irritations. You see irritations all over that place. And even to an extent, a scar will be formed at the clit.
Scar?
Yes, yes. Some people go to extent they're scarring at the clit, like a scar will be formed.
How do they get the scar?
Because of the creams that they are using. In fact, with the laser section, one section is like about 3,000 cedis. And people go. We have people who go for their break during their when they are in their office. They go for breaks. And they go for a laser section for about 15 minutes for 3,000 cedis. And you need to go for like about 3 or 4 sections.
In Ghana here?
People do it.
In this economy?
Yes, people do
Tish.
it.
Hello, Tish. Can you hear me? Did you hear what he just said?
Yes, I did.
Can you confirm it?
I don't charge 3,000 for laser, but yes, so laser is expensive, yeah.
So what is a laser supposed to make the place look fair?
No, laser is just to, laser destroy the hair follicles because some people just don't want the hair because of the irritations they get after shaving, and also they get bumps and ingrown hair, and it irritates a lot. So then you just don't want to go through all this again. And then, okay, you settle for laser because after some sessions of laser, the hair ends up not coming or being very thin. So then it takes a longer time for the hair to go back.
Okay. And
that is why people go in for the laser, yes.
And people just take breaks.
There's difference between vaginal bleaching, which I don't think is too safe. Yes. As a vulval bleaching, yes, but I don't think it's too safe. But for the laser, yes, it's safe.
Okay, the laser is safe.
You just have to put a well-trained person because the lasers are, yes, they are very effective and then very high in the lightning. So then you have to go to someone who is very good, who is well-trained, who can treat you for the laser very well. Laser is good if you go to the right person, but if not, you're in serious trouble.
Talking about the vulva bleaching, is it like some sort of creams they use, or is injection, or what?
I think it's cream. They have some DIYs on YouTube and stuff, and then people are going in for it because, naturally, your color down there is not like what you look outside. So then some people want the whole perfect look and all that. So then they end up.
Wow. Blaze, let me come back to you because I think the network is a little bit...
Yes. So with the vulva bleach and the vaginal bleach, we have creams all over. The ones with hydroquinone and the rest. Still, they are in market in Ghana. Now we even have vaginal sprays and deodorants in town where ladies feel that the sprays and the deodorants that you use for your body, you can use it down there. People feel that after their menstrual...
How do they spray it?
Yes, so people feel that after their menstrual period or during their menstrual period, they don't feel okay. They feel that, certain things around them are very unpleasant. So some will just apply the deodorant or some will just open their legs and spray there. So that's why I'm saying that the vagina is not meant to smell like vanilla, strawberry, and the rest.
How do you spray inside your vagina?
It's in town. We have vaginal sprays and deodorants in town. Yes.
And they don't spray around it, they spray inside?
Yes. Around the vulva and even inside. They want a perfect vagina. And there's no perfect vagina. If you are fair, it doesn't mean that your vagina should be fair. Some are fair, but
is it not being influenced by the men? Don't you complain?
At times, what happens is men, we don't necessarily look at the vagina during sex. What we need is the pleasure that comes out of it.
So where from the
So at times, I tell the ladies that if your man tell you to go and bleach your vagina, ask the man that whether he has also bleached the testes. You get it? Because the side effect that comes with it.
Let's talk about some of the side effects with the whole spray and bleaching and...
Yes, so we have vulva cancer with the vulva bleaching and the vagina. We have vulva cancer, of which you can be predisposed to vulva cancer. You can be predisposed to, the place can even become inflamed. As she said earlier on, you have inflammation. Something that you are doing for pleasure, something that you are doing to please, at the end of the day, the place become inflamed. And even at times, you can have something called dyspareunia, pain during sex. Usually, you'll be having consistent pain during your sexual activities. And those people, you can have sex with them for like 3 hours. They will not have any form of orgasm or any form of
There are
feeling.
orgasm shots now.
Yes, God in his own wisdom has created more nerves there. That's where the sensitivity over there is great. So when you send those kind of things over there, you kill the nerves. So when you have some sort of touch, you don't even feel anything, you just be lying there like that. So your sense of sensitiveness comes down. So you don't experience anything during sexual intercourse.
Can it affect childbirth?
Yes, it can. Just imagine you are using this. What happens is, our body is made up of millions of cells, and these cells, they have what we call a lifespan. It gets to a time after you can even observe that your skin starts to peel off. Within the shortest possible time, it comes back to its normal. So what happens is, these cells have something that controls it, like the DNA. So when you send anything which is being dangerous or stronger, it destroys the DNA. So it makes cells overgrow or grow abnormally. So when it happens this way, like cancer, just imagine you have vulva cancer. How can you give birth? Just imagine. And
then who do you give birth?
Yes.
Vulva cancer there.
Yes. And just imagine you are predisposed to some bacterial infections whereby you get pelvic inflammatory diseases, which can also affect the tubes.
The tubes, right. Where
instead of the baby forming in your womb, it will rather form in your fallopian tube, which is very, very dangerous. So as we are doing that to some say they do it to please their boyfriend. I had one lady who did it to please their boyfriend on his birthday.
Hey.
Yes. And people too are doing it for money. Some, they'll do it, the place becomes fair, they'll take pictures of it, send it to people, they charge in dollars.
Tish. Hello, Tish. Can Tish hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Do people come to your place to get these done on their body so they can charge men in dollars?
For me, they don't sell this one. But I think some people do it for their boyfriend, some people do it for their husband. Someone will say, I really want to get this because my boyfriend is chasing one girl who has body, so I want body. I want to get this done because my husband is chasing girls out there, and I know it's because of this. That's why he's doing that.
Wow. And
Yeah.
and do they get their results that they are looking for? Because I also heard that you are never satisfied once you start.
Yeah.
Yes, and some people too are that their imagination is just taking them to somewhere that they won't reach because I don't know how you you are slim today and the next minute you want to be thick and have a lot of bodies. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
So yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, hearing these.
Some people think when they come to you, once they come to you, you need to perform the magic. I tell them, I don't perform magic here. I only help you enhance what you have naturally. So then, yes, I do enhancements, but I don't change people. I don't do magic.
You don't do magic. Blaze.
Yeah. So the painful aspect of this whole vulva or vagina bleaching thing is, as she said, it's not permanent. You need to be doing it. So at times, some people do it to an extent that it gets to a time there are vagina wrinkles.
Abba.
Yes. So it's no more attractive. So you see a young girl with a wrinkled vagina.
Where are you going to see it at?
Yes. So at the end of the
Where
day,
did you go and see it?
you know, at times most people are using bleaching creams, but they don't know. So at times, ladies will love to smear their bodies, even their breasts, then come down there. You know, usually because of friction in between your thighs, there's some sort of friction. So the place becomes darker. But people see it like, no, this shouldn't be part of my body. So when smearing their body, they do it to an extent to the vulva area, then in between their legs. Meanwhile, the person knows that this cream is not a bleaching cream, but the components in this cream has bleaching ingredients. And the person will end up using it. And at the end of the day, you'll be using it for some point in time, you see that the place becomes fair. And the person will think that maybe God is creating her again. But which is never true. Yes, and we end up even with our kids, we end up using the same pomade to smear for them. And at the end of the day, they also get this kind of fair vagina.
Oh, fortunately, I don't have enough time to continue with this conversation. But Tish, I'll have to take your final words on this.
Okay. So yes, I think that people should love themselves more. It's good to enhance the body and all that. But I mean, if you're doing it for yourself to look good in the mirror and all that, yes, they should do it. But it shouldn't be for someone. You're not doing this to please anybody. Do it to please yourself. You want to look in the mirror and go like, oh my God, yes, I love myself. I look good for myself. Before you want someone to love you out there, you need to love yourself first.
Right, I agree
So
with
then,
you.
people are big and they are so confident and they come to you and they tell you, yes, I love my body. I just want my tummy to go down a bit. And yes, that is what we want to hear. So yes, you love your body. You just want your tummy to go down a bit so that when you wear something, you can look good in it.
Okay, Tish, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'll definitely have to visit and see what people are doing. I'll capture it and play it on air because I want people to see exactly what we are talking about. So expect us in your office.
You really need to come, please. So we are located at East Legon 69, Luxury Beauty Spa on the map. You can check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Snapchat, Luxury Beauty Spa.
All right, Tish, thank you so much. I'll see you. I'll come with an invoice, okay?
Thank you, my darling. I'm expecting you.
Have a good day. All right.
I'm expecting to see you this week.
I will be there. I'll be there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day. All right, Blaze. Now, this is something else. Talking about the child bleaching.
Yeah.
Is also there. The trend is there. They are
Yes.
bleaching the children.
Yeah, so
and their vagina.
Yeah, so parents are using certain type of creams and they are using the same thing for their kids. So at the end of the day, the parent is bleaching the body and bleaching the vagina as well, and the child is using the same cream to bleach the body and bleach the vagina. And it's a current trend which most people. And you know, one problem that we have is we have a kind of perception that fairness sells. So when you see the kind of our billboards, the kind of adverts that people make, you see people who are fair doing this kind of adverts. So some ladies will feel that no, they don't feel confident within themselves. So they say, oh, maybe as you are sitting there, think because you are fair, that's why you got the job. So someone will just get that kind of perception and start to make some changes or adapts to their body. Usually when you do these things, you have to bear in mind that get money to bear the side effect, to treat the side effect when it comes.
Sometimes it's not treatable, and that's the sad part.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not.
Yes, and usually I even advise ladies that if you want a perfect vagina or something like tight, now I even know that about 99% of every woman wants the VJJ to be tight.
Oh, there's a vagina reconstruction. It's a surgery.
Yes, and now there's something we call designer vagina. Oh. Yes, designer vagina is just like, you know, the lips of the area, the labia majora and the minora. You know, some of them, they are very puffy. So when the person puts on a stretch, you know that there'll be this kind of shape in there, especially those who do this kind of exercises and stuff. At times, some people just feel like putting on a stretch, but as soon as the person puts it on, you see that there's this kind of the shape in there. So people don't like it. So they'll go in for a surgery to reduce the puffiness. Reduce the puffiness of the vagina. We call it designer vagina.
Thank you for being here. I don't know what to say. Please, thank you for being here. We are very grateful. People out there, please make sure you take very good care of yourself. I can't say much about it, but get to know the side effects before you go and do anything. Now, the consequences are there. So as you're doing A, know the consequence. Don't just go do it because you want to impress somebody or because you just want to follow the trend. Try as much as possible that you are asking for long life for yourself and also not to cause any harm to yourself and your family. On that note, we are done with Prime Insight. I've been speaking with Tish Tego. She is the CEO of a luxury beauty spa. And of course, Blaze Akum, who came in here this morning. He's a health influencer with Medina Polyclinic. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we are delving into the conversation of kidney. That's the chronic kidney disease, and Esiedua will lead that conversation. Do stay with us.